Yo, Lot. These niggas stuck, man. Yeah.
Lot. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. Feed the safe, talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see that hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the most high. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of their payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they mental, and get the whining like a bitch, just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck, keep it real. Everybody out here lying, save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying, then dust. Niggas on my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One west to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with that, going ahead and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with that, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with that, nigga, hell no. Then she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. Want me come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. We focus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots digging, never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I zip the body bag like a onesie. Dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit funny. I know enough that I don't know shit. But it's one thing I know this. Never bite the hand that feeds you. Never lend a whole shit. We don't want half of the world, man. We coming for this whole shit. But in the world, I was known to pack a bag like a road I'm trip. In the den with the lions. I be living this in real life. Ain't everything, but you gon' lose your soul. That's the real price. Getting led by a coward. I don't know what that feel like. Black on black, toes to my head. I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
war, we ain't forget about you, keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go on, close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that God flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha War straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. You can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Okay. Homie, I've been
there's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what are the leaves to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He means like, who is this nigga? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya YASHARAHLA Wa Amarath Alham Wa Idea Yahweh. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. YASHARAHLA is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he fucking need.
That's
brothers.
Right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, like, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens. And that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith that y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Alright, shalom Israel, shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatan Bashem Yahushai to the sisters. You know what I'm saying? We are the ISUPK. Started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, in the commanding General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? Since 1969, we've been bringing out the truth about, you know what I'm saying, the identity of the so-called blacks, Latinos, or Native Americans whose identity is being taken from us. And we've been given another identity from a man that enslaved us, you know what I'm saying, from the slave master. In the ISUPK, we bring so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are biblical Israelites, you know what I'm saying, the chosen people of God. We bring you back to your heritage, you know what I'm saying, back to your culture, back to your God, back to your moral code, your laws, your statutes, your commandments, back to your high holy days, you know what I'm saying, right around the corner. We have, you know what I'm saying, one of the you know what I'm saying, biggest, one of the first one is the Sabbath, of course, the first high holy day. But, you know what I'm saying, the second is the Passover, one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, you know, celebrations that we have in Israel, which celebrates how the Most High destroyed those Egyptians and freed the children of Israel from their captivity. And we pray, you know what I'm saying, every year that the Most High destroys these modern day Egyptians, the so-called Europeans who have enslaved God's chosen people today, and delivers the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The high holy days, as I've mentioned, of course, you know what I'm saying, our culture, our dress code, the way we move, and our language also. All right, today's class is the Lashawan Qadash class, where I teach you how to read, write, and speak biblical Hebrew. All right, with that, shalom to everybody that's in the class. I see Kaya Allah as always. Yahweh Shema Alatah Bashem Yahushai. Most High Christ. We got, who else we got in here? We got Rab Kwa. All right, shalom, Lord of Christ. We got young man Michael, Most High Christ. Who else we got? We got a brother here, he ain't put his name, but shalom to the brother. All right, we got Tower Bath in the building. All right, Yahweh Shemala Thabashim Yahweh Shai. Let me see. What is this? Okay, there you go. Who else we got? All right, I don't think I missed anybody. All right, no sweat. All right, so now when I'm gonna start the class, as I like to start the class with, is brothers and sisters stay in their registry. All right, so if you checked in the comments, make sure you put your registry as well. I want to see them registries come through. But Kyla, could you state your registry for me? Most High Christ. So Kyla, Bath Yahawada, Ban YASHARAHLA. Most High Christ. I see a few in the comments put their registry. All right, Rabqua, Bath Ra'alban, Ban YASHARAHLA. Let me see who else. Another sister, Tower Bath. So Tower Bath, Bath God, Ban YASHARAHLA, Most High Christ. Let's see if there's any more put their registry in below. All right, as y'all come in, make sure y'all state your registry in the comments. Also, I mean, Passover is around the corner, so your Passover fee should have been paid by now. You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't paid your Passover fee, pay your Passover fee. All right, there's a link there to pay it. Make sure it gets paid. Pay that $200. You know what I'm saying? Support the high holy day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's a whole week full of activities, full of things that, you know, that $200 pays for the whole entire week. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get that paid, you know, as always, so we can continue to do the things we do. Make sure you pay your tithes also. Pay your tithes, you know what I'm saying? If you have a little extra over, give a donation too. All right, but make sure your tithes is a commandment. The Passover fee is required for the Passover. Make sure you pay it. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. Also, for anybody who is, let me do this one. For anybody who is still working on their name, still doing your 90 days, make sure you sign in. All right, there's an official sign-in sheet for your attendance. Make sure you follow that link and sign in. All right, and the last thing, of course, if there's any brothers or sisters that want to join the UK Hebrew class, make sure you contact ISUPK United Kingdom on Facebook, on Gmail, wherever. Just let them know your name, your zone, and your camp leader. All right, we can look to get you in these classes. All right, let me see if there's any new. Got the sister Marisa, Shalom sis, Yahweh Shemala Thabashim Yahweh Shai. She put a registry in here as well. Marisa, Bath Banyamyan, Ban YASHARAHLA, Most High Christ. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get into the class here. Hold on, let me share. I'm going to do the alphabet first. All right, so let me share my screen here. All right, boom. So, Kyla, could you read for me read through the Hebrew alphabet, Baba Kusha? Most High Christ, excellent. All right, so as the sister read, so Abagada, Hawaza, Ka, Taya, Ka, La, Mana, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. All right, so this is the full Hebrew alphabet. If you haven't learned it, make sure you learn it. If you need the sheet, contact us to get the sheet. You know what I'm saying? So you can begin to learn Hebrew. All right, you see this here below is the Assyrian Hebrew or the modern Hebrew. Things written in Hebrew in resources like the Blue Letter Bible, Bible Hub, and so on and so forth will use this Hebrew. And you just need to be able to convert this into the Paleo. You know what I'm saying? You pronounce these letters as you pronounce the Paleo Hebrew. All right. So without further ado, today's title, Passover is almost upon us. You know what I'm saying? We have the Lord's 57th annual Passover hosted by the ISUPK under commanding General Yohanan right around the corner. It's what, the 4th of April? I mean, good night. We're damn near there. It's days away. You know what I'm saying? We're almost just a week away. All right, so I will see y'all brothers and sisters down there at the lamb slaughter, the black party. What else we got? The lamb slaughter, the kids party. I don't see all the kids party because I ain't kidding no more. But the lamb slaughter, the whole itinerary. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Even they got round table, the scripture breakdown class. There we go. You know what I'm saying? The all black party, of course. The Sabbath day. Not the Sabbath day. The Passover. and then of course unleavened bread also. All right, so make sure you check out the itinerary. Make sure you book your hotels, paid your Passover fee, made your reservations, book time off the slavery, or just quit the job if you need to. Good night. I mean, just make it to the Passover. All right. Also, shalom to Zakaria. All right, Mosiah in Christ, Zakaria Ban Gad, Ban YASHARAHLA, tuning in from Austin, Texas. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. Good to see you, soldier. All right, so without further ado, we're going to read. So this is the verse in Leviticus chapter 1. No, not chapter 1. Chapter 23 and verse 1 to about 8. So we're going to go through, read through these verses and translate them. All right, so Kayla, over to you. Could you read through, we'll just read through the whole verse, the first verse. Whenever you're ready. Mm-hmm.
Yahweh, Mashah, Ma'amar.
No sign Christ. All right, so break it down. What does this mean?
Yahweh is and he said is is he here, right?
Khan.
Okay. He being Yahweh.
Right, exactly.
And he said,
yeah, so it would be like, and he spake, right? So the bar is to speak, it would be in the past tense, right? So, and he spake, right? And then, of course, it's Yahweh. So, really, if you put these together, it would be, and the Lord spake, or and Yahweh spake, right? I could do that, but I mean, either way is fine, right? And he spake Yahweh, which is how it's kind of written, but you would read this as, and Yahweh spake, right? Go ahead.
Unto Moses.
Unto Moses. So al, of course, when it's joined with a noun, means unto, and then Mashah is Moses.
La'amar is to say, but like it would be like saying.
Exactly. So la'amar, so la, as of course, is a preposition meaning to. Amar means to say. So it'd be like the Lord spake to Moses to say, right? It's written and translated in the English typically as saying, but it means the same thing. You could use it interchangeably, right? You can say saying, or you can say to say. He spake unto Moses to say this, right? So it's the same concept. All right, shalom also to Shema Ya'ala, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. All right, so Mosiah Christ. Let's do the next verse. So do you want to read through the full verse or do it kind of line by line? Okay, let's do let's read through the full verse.
The bar, YASHARAHLA. Wa Amara. Alham. Our idea. Yahweh. Ashar. Wawa hour.
The Quara hour. Yep.
A thumb. Na. Wawa aya.
Kama Quara aya.
Qadash. Allah. Ham. Mawa idea.
Yep. Okay. All right, so let's go through and translate it. So the bar, what does the bar mean?
Speak.
Yeah, speak.
Unto al is unto. Banya is children. Here or sons.
Exactly. Right. So al banya would be unto the children. Right. In this context, it's going to be children because you know, it's everybody, it's all the children. It's not just, you don't just tell it to the male child, you know what I'm saying? You'll tell it to all the children of YASHARAHLA.
YASHARAHLA Israel.
Mm-hmm.
For Amarath, is it Amar?
Yes, the root word is Amar. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should know this word, Amar.
Mm-hmm. It's in the previous verse.
Oh. Oh, same. Or.
Mm-hmm. So it would be. Yep.
And.
You got it.
And say.
Mm-hmm. And say, exactly.
Al is going to be unto again. Here.
Yep.
Ham is they, them.
Them. Right? So unto them. Exactly. Well done. Hold on. It's not letting me remove the. Hold on, my thing loading. Anyway, you can carry on once it gets on, gets back up. I'll remove it. There we go. So I can. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mawa'id is. For Mawa'id, I have feast day or season.
Yeah. Yeah. Feast day or season. So in this case, it's going to be the feasts. Right? So Mawa'id Yahweh, what would that be?
The feast of the Lord. But what's the Yah?
The Yah. Okay, so the Yah is like pluralizing it. You know how typically you can have Yam, but sometimes the plural version is almost shortened to Yah. Right? Sometimes it just adds Yah. So it's just feasts is what that means.
Feast.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yahweh of the Lord.
Feast of the Lord, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yashar is rich.
Mm-hmm.
Qura'ah is to announce or proclaim, right?
Yep, exactly.
Then that would be you. Like
yes.
Thou.
Mm-hmm. So it will be like Fa Qura'ah is which thou shalt proclaim. The Y is almost like it. So you shall proclaim it. Now the it would be the them, right? You shall proclaim them. Right. So it really this would just be which thou shalt proclaim. Mm-hmm. And the Y here would just be referring to the feast days. Right. So it would be which thou shalt proclaim.
And then a thumb is you, y'all, them, right?
So hold on. A thumb. I'm sure this part. I think it's almost linking with these other verses. Let me see. All right, well, thumb. Let me see. Because yeah, thumb would usually be you. I think it's okay. I think here what it is. It's the ath. The ath part is like ath is a direct object marker, which means it tells you what the verb applies to. So it's telling you what is being proclaimed. And then the am part is like the shortened version of ham, right? Meaning
this is that's whenever you be putting the apostrophe.
Yes. Yes. So it's like this here, there should be an apostrophe here. Is how it usually writes it. So atham, right? So what's being proclaimed? So what would the I suppose the part you need here to translate this part is just the am or the ham, right? Which means what?
Them.
Them, exactly. You shall proclaim them. Mm-hmm.
And then, so Qura'ah is to announce or proclaim. So my Qura'ah.
Just put this here. Sorry. This part just means them. Yep. Mm-hmm.
When you have a word that means something and you put my in front, it's like of this, right?
Yes, it's like of or from. Now, this word makwara is almost a word in itself. So it's not necessarily just a preposition and kwara, though the word comes from that basis. Makwara is a word within itself.
Is this like what's being proclaimed, like, or?
So so what does kwara mean? And this will probably jog your memory, because I know we've been over this word for sure, but you may just not remember it. But the word kwara, what does it mean?
To announce or proclaim.
To announce or to proclaim. And makwara is something that comes from an announcement or comes from proclaiming something.
Convocation.
Convocation, exactly. Well done. All right, so this would be convocation. Again, plural. So that's what the at the end is here, is the plural. So I'm actually put the 2b here, 2b. And really, I suppose this will be joined with the next word, which is what?
Holy convocation.
To be holy convocations. Because in Hebrew, the adjective goes after the noun, right? So if you're saying holy convocation, you would say, in Hebrew, you'd say it like backwards. You say convocation holy, right? You say the convocation and then you'd use the describing word. So I just want to join these two together. All right. Mm-hmm.
Allah is God, or
not in this case. In this case, Allah, these. Well done. Mm-hmm. So it would be these, and this ham part would be like it would be like these are they, right? These are they or them. Let me hold on a second. Yeah, let me just extend this to say these are them or these are they. It depends on however you'd say it. In Old English, you'd probably say these are they, and then the following word, which is actually, it's not the plural like ya means here. This ya is the possessive adjective, to give you a hint of what that means.
Okay. Now I is going to be feast, and then the ya is his feast, or no, yeah.
So his would be wa.
Okay. Oh, my feast.
Exactly.
This is the Lord.
This is the Lord speaking, right? Or is basically this is the Lord speaking. Is telling you to tell the children of Israel, concerning the feast of the Lord, me, right? So my feasts. And it would also be plural, I guess, in this instance, because we're talking about the feasts of the Lord, right? So it'd be these are them or these are they, my feasts, right? Or you could just, you could just kind of say these are my feasts, right? I think in the English translation, that's what it's put as, right? But in the if we transliterating it, doing it kind of bar for bar, it would be these are them, my feasts, right? Okay, Most High Christ, well done. Okay, let's get verse 3. Break it down, rock it up.
Shasha.
Mm-hmm.
Nayam.
Mm-hmm.
Sa'asha.
Yeah.
Ma Laka.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, give me 1 second. This here, I believe this should be joined. Give me 1 second. Just correct. Oh. So like, yeah. All right. I may need to correct the spelling up here as well.
La Baya Wam.
Mm-hmm.
Ha Shabayaya.
Mm-hmm. Ha Shabayaya. Yep.
Shabbat.
Mm-hmm.
Shabbat Wam.
Mm-hmm.
Ma Qadash.
Yep.
Ma.
Hold on, let me join these. I was joining the thing. And then you said cow. Go ahead.
Mala'aka.
Mm-hmm.
La'aishawa.
Mm-hmm.
Shabbat. Hawa'a.
Mm-hmm.
La Yahweh.
La Yahweh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, La Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Bakal.
Mm-hmm.
Mala Shabbatika.
Exactly. Well done. Okay, so let's go ahead and break it down.
Shashat is 7.
Shashat is not 7.
What's that?
Closer.
8.
Mm-hmm.
6.
So 7 is Shabai, 8 is Shemawana, something like that. Shemawana. Yeah, Shashat, as he said, is 6. Well done. No sweat.
Yam is days.
Mm-hmm.
Aisha is thou would be like thee or thou, you again. And Aisha is work, serve, work.
The word you're thinking of is Ibad.
Aisha. Do or make.
Well done. Well done. So what would the Aisha mean?
You shall do.
Mm-hmm. Thou shall do. You shall do is absolutely correct. It's just obviously the Old English. So here it's put shall you do. Really, I'll change this. Thou shall do. Like I can tell I did this did this translation a while ago. So I may make it's like a assignment since we're going through. But absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm. Mala'aka is I have work or occupation.
Well done. Right. So what would you put? Work. Mm-hmm. Let's see. 6 days you do your work. 6 days you do your occupation. Right. You do what you do. You do your slavery. Right. You do whatever your trade is. You know what I'm saying? If you're self-employed, 6 days you do work to earn money. You know what I'm saying? It's for yourself. All right. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, this part goes with Hashabiyaya.
Yes.
Waba is going to be and.
Mm-hmm.
It's Duam is day, and then Hashabiyaya is the 7th, right?
Right.
So, and in the 7th day.
Perfect. Right. So I've put and this why is just a continuation of what's being said. So you could put, you could say and either way. In the translation it's put as but because it's saying 6 days you do this, but and the 7th day is this, right? So in this case it'd be more like a but connector. But as you say, the 7th day, right? So I'm actually going to connect this as you said, right, on the 7th day. And let me hold on. I need to delete this one. Right, but on the 7th day, let me line it up with, there you go.
Shabbat is Sabbath.
Right, Sabbath. Right, so if you're saying the seventh day, like you're saying right, Shabbat is Sabbath, so you're saying the seventh day is the Sabbath, right? It's kind of it's like unsaid, but it's implied. And then you have Shabbat 1. So Shabbat 1. Just think, what does Shabbat mean?
Rest.
Rest. Right.
Here's the Sabbath. Okay. Would be like of rest?
Yes, exactly. Well done. This is Sabbath of rest, right? So you have Shabbat, which is like the official word for Sabbath, the Sabbath day, right? Then you have Shabbat 1, which comes from Sabbath, meaning rest, right? Well done.
YASHARAHLA Qadash is a holy convocation.
Exactly. Holy convocation, just like we did earlier, right? Makwara meaning convocation, Qadash meaning holy, but the adjective after the noun. Let me answer this question really quickly. Shmaya Allah says the key to understand the Hebrew to learn the alphabet first. You absolutely want to learn the alphabet first because you want to be able to read Hebrew. All right, that's the first step. The key to understanding Hebrew, I'll just give you the key. The key to understanding Hebrew is to attend Lashawan Qadash classes. That's the key. That's the best key, you can get. But of course, almost the first step in just the basics is you want to learn the alphabet. You want to learn what each letter is, how to pronounce it, how to pronounce words, and then you can start to understand the Hebrew, learn words, know the translation of certain words. You know what I'm saying? But the basis is the basis of the alphabet, of course, with anything. How to learn the Hebrew or understand the Hebrew, you want to attend those Lashawan Qadash classes. All right, as you're doing right now. All right, go ahead, Kayla. Hello, he said, Khan studying for the test. I'm having trouble. Yeah, no sweat. You want to the alphabet, the things in the the test is you don't have the officer's test, I'm assuming. It's the basis of Hebrew. So it's really just the letters and pronouncing them, putting them together. So learning the connectors. All right, so the main things you want to learn on is learning the letters and learning how these connectors work. Like, for example, and I can do a brief example right here. You see, like with this word Shabbat 1, right? This arch shape right here means you pronounce the full letter. So you'll pronounce the full Shah. Where you see this one, the upside down arch, it means these two letters are joined, right? When the two letters joined, the R drops off from the second letter, right? The being Tha in this case. So instead of saying Shabbatha, you say Shabbath, right? It just joins right together, Bath. And then the Wa, Na becomes one, right? Shabbath 1, right? Where you see like this one, all these letters are singular. So Makwara'a, right? Makwara'a, right? Where you see Yahweh, right? Let me do this one, which is just Yahweh, don't lie, Yahweh. Where we are with it? Over here, right? Yah singular, Ha singular, Wa and the Ha join to just make Wa, right? Yahweh. Okay, so that's the basis for the test. And that sort of thing is understanding the letters and understanding the connectors. Okay. All right, if that helps. All right, so let me get back to where it was at. Salakia. Go ahead, Kayla.
For the it is
no, yeah. You could very well say it is a holy convocation. or you could just say an holy convocation. It's the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation. So
It's the same sentence.
Yeah, same sentence. This is yeah, exactly. Now this next part is almost like a it uses like a semicolon here. So this is like a different part, right? So Makwara Qadash is the end of the first part of the sentence.
How Malaka is all work.
All work, exactly. Hold on, why is letting me? Like all work or any work, right? Every work, every job, every occupation. Okay, go ahead.
La'a Aisha is
La'a Aisha.
Oh, Aisha. The La'a is no or not.
Yep.
And then the Aisha is is thou shall do, but thou shalt not do.
Exactly. No, you're right. Right. So la'a for Aisha means that la'a means don't do whatever's following. Right. It means not. Right. No. Then you have tha slakia for Aisha. Right. Means thou shall do it. Right. The wa here would be like saying it. It can be it in the singular sense or in the plural sense. It's referring to the work. Right. So it's like all work or any work, thou shall not do it. Right. Put it here as like shall not be done. Either way you want to do it, right? Thou shall not do, shall not be done. Thou shall not do it. However you want to translate it. May change. Don't want to change this. Any work shall not be done. Thou shall not do. I would typically put this as I mean, really, you join these two phrases. Let me just do that. Thou shalt not do any work. And I think the word like therein is in the translation here as well. Therein being, you know, on the Sabbath day. Thou shalt not do any work on this seventh day, because that's what we're still talking about. Right. So you could add therein if you wanted to. But to me, because it's not, you know, therein isn't, you know, there's no word for therein. I can leave that out. It still makes sense. I want this to be in line with this. You know, whatever, that's fine. So like you carry on.
Shabbat is Sabbath. Hawa'ah is it.
Yes, exactly. So really these two would be joined. Right? And it would join to make what phrase?
It is the Sabbath.
It is the Sabbath. Exactly. Exactly. Right. So I think I've put it as the Sabbath, like it is, but the way you'd read it, if you're translating to English, it would be like it is the Sabbath. Okay. I've done it this way because obviously I couldn't put them on the same line. I probably can, but it's whatever. It's like it. Go ahead.
Yahweh is to the Lord or of the Lord.
So it's when it's translated, it's put it as of the Lord, which is maybe what written here, but the la would be to or for. So it's like it's the Sabbath to the Lord. It's the Sabbath for the Lord, right? This day, you know, the Lord ordained it to be a Sabbath day, right? To be a day of rest. This day belongs to the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
Bakal is in all.
In all. Well done.
Shabbat Yakal. Is the ma and the wa, are those prepositions?
So the word mawashab is the root word here. And it comes from the word yashab, which means to sit or to dwell. So Mawashab, do you have an idea of what that might be?
Dwellings, like.
Dwelling. Yeah, exactly. So Mawashab is a dwelling. Mawashabath would be the I believe it would be the plural of that, right? Hold on. Yeah, Mawashabath. Yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah, it's like the tha at the end is pluralized, almost like the short for wath, right? Mawashab is a it's not really a feminine word, but I suppose it's the tha at the end is like subservient, like this belongs to somebody, right? So the dwelling, then you have the ya, which I almost translate as like a of, right? You'll see a lot of times like Abba Yawa or Abba Yaka, which would be like Abba Yawa would be his father. I almost translate the Ya as like of, and then Wa as him, father of him, right? So this here, Mawashabath Yakam, what would that be?
Dwellings of you or your dwellings?
Yeah, dwellings of you in what sense? Singular or plural? Plural, right? So it would be in all the dwellings of you all, right? In all your dwellings, talking to the children of Israel. Okay. So in all your dwellings. All right, well done. So that's verse 3. Okay, let's get verse 4.
Allah. Mawa'aya. Yahweh. Mawa'aya. Qadash. Ashur. Thankful. Atham.
Yes, Mawa Idam, and this would be another one. This Ma here, the root, of course, as you know, I'm sure you identified as what? The root of this word.
Huh?
Slack, yeah. I'm saying the root of this whole phrase. What's the root word here?
Oh, Mawa'id.
Mawa'id, right? But this Mawa'idam would be there, right? They or them, right? That sort of thing. So let's go through and break it down. Before you do so, shalom to Zapawan, Yahaba Shemiyaw Shabarakata. We had another brother check in. Make sure as you come in, you stay, anybody states the registry as you come in. I can't scroll down. Kaya Wash. All right, triple Kaya Wash, Yahaba Shemiyaw Shabarakata. All right, most high in Christ. All right, so go ahead and rock it out. Let's translate it.
Is Allah here is in front of Mawa'id. So is it these again?
These. Well done.
These. Mawa'id is feasts.
Feasts, yeah. So like the plural.
So it would be these feasts. Oh, these are the feasts of the Lord.
Yes, exactly, of the Lord.
The Ya after Makwara'a, is that just pluralizing it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so holy convocations.
Exactly. So I would really join I should join these two. Damn this. It's almost just put like that. So yeah, convocations, holy convocations. And let me just move this a little bit. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Ashar is which?
Yep.
Hour.
Mm-hmm.
This is thou. It's thou and then proclaim, right?
Yeah.
The why.
So the why is like just saying almost like it again.
Okay.
So. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, is it thou shalt proclaim it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So it would be you don't really need to say it, but it is kind of implied, right? It's really it or it's just referring to whatever we're talking about, right? So it will be which thou shalt proclaim. Hold on. I need to click off something. Let me click this. So which thou shalt proclaim, right? Or which ye shall proclaim, however, ye, thou, you, it's all the same word. All right. Then we have this atham. I'm just putting the apostrophe here. So this would really be ath, the word that doesn't have a translation, but does what?
Tells us what the verb applies to.
Tells you what the verb applies to. And what's the verb here? Qara, exactly, which means what?
Proclaim.
Proclaim. Well done.
So the in atham is them.
Them. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Them. Mawa'id will be Mawa'id is feast.
Mm-hmm.
Is they.
Think possessive adjective. So I know I said they or them earlier. That's kind of like the what's the word? Whatever, like he, him, you, so on and so forth. But as a possessive adjective, it belongs to somebody. It's like instead of saying they, you would say what? Like if something belongs to somebody. You would say there, right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No sweat.
I thought I had said that already. That was wrong.
No, you said they. Right?
Oh,
So
I said they, them, but there.
Okay. Yeah, it would be there. And the Mawa'id here, of course, Mawa'id can mean feast or season. In this case, what definition are we going to use?
Season. In their season?
In their season. Perfect. Right? So you proclaim them in their season, right? Or in their season. So there's multiple feast days we're talking about. Okay, well done. That's verse 4. All right, we got, 4 more to go. Sorry, Christ. All right, rock it out whenever you're ready.
Qadash.
Mm-hmm.
Lashawan.
Yeah.
Arabai.
Yeah, it's like Arabai. Mm-hmm.
Ashar.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be, it's like not Ishar, but Ishara.
Mm-hmm.
No sweat.
La.
Hold on, my thing lagging behind, but I'll catch up with you. You can go ahead.
La Qadash.
Mm-hmm.
Bayan.
Mm-hmm.
Arabian.
Mm-hmm.
Kasak. La Yahweh.
Well done. All right, so Qadash Ashwan. Break it down.
Qadash is, well, it goes with Ashwan.
Yep.
In the first month.
In the first month. Perfect. So Ba, of course, meaning in. Qadash meaning month or new moon, which is what the new month it's both the word for new moon and the word for month, because that's what the months are based on. They're based on the new moon, which is where you don't see the moon. The moon is clear. That indicates a new month has started, right? So it became the same word, right? Then Ra'ashwan, is, of course, is a preposition meaning the. Ra'ashwan means first, right? So in the first month. All right, well done. Mm-hmm.
That would be in or on. Arba Ashura. Arba is 4.
That's
right?
correct.
Okay, Arba Ashura is 14.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So on the 14th, or on the 14th day, it really doesn't say day, but it's like implied. So on the 14th.
Lashawan Qadash is 2 or 4. 2 month 4 month. Am I missing something?
You're not missing something. So La means 2 or 4. So it would be like saying the 14th day to the month. Right?
Would it be like of the month?
Yes, exactly. It's very similar to how here is like obviously the Sabbath is the Sabbath to the Lord, but it's like of the Lord, right? It's the Lord's Sabbath, it's the Sabbath of the Lord. The same way like on the 14th day of the month, right? But really, if we're transliterating it, it'd be like the 14th day to the month, right? And that makes sense in its own right. Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I recognize Bayan.
Yep.
Evening. Even. Is that Bayan?
No.
No.
That's the next word.
Oh. I guess if it's Bayan, Ha'arabia.
Mm-hmm. You're doing very well, by the way. Yeah, on the bar.
I know this word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And first 14 days. I rob this evening, right?
Yes.
And I rob Yam.
The I rob, I wouldn't really worry about plural. Even the translation is the singular. It's I suppose it's put like that because of the bayan. Now bayan is a word. Do you want to have a go, or are you not sure?
Is there a hint you can give me?
Yes. Say you have two things. My hands are two things, right? Bayan is this space here. What would you call that? Between.
How's that fit here?
So it would be like, bayan is a word which means between, betwixt, within, among. In this case, we'd use like within, right? Or in, I've put it out, or at, right? I'm going to change this to within because it makes more sense of what bayan means, but it's basically saying within, and then ha'irabium would be the evening, right? The evening, right? The at would be the bayan part. So it's really within the evening, or like within the hours of the evening, right? It starts at sundown, right? It starts Friday sundown, essentially. That's the 7th day. Let me see here. Ha'irabium. Oh, just need to, I'm like, what do I need to do? I just need to remove the thing, right? So within, I'm gonna change this to make more sense. Within the evening, right? It would be ha'irabium. Okay.
Prasak la Yahweh. Passover of the Lord.
Yes. Yeah. Another way where it's like Passover to the Lord. You could also put it as of the Lord. I think that's what I've put. So this would be of the Lord. Where it says Pesach here, it would be saying like is the Passover. Like earlier, what's the another example here that's something like that. It's like is the Sabbath, right? Shabbat. Right. So on this day within the evening, Pesach is the Passover, right? Of the Lord, Most High in Christ. Okay, let's get it. Number 6, verse 6, I should say. Of course, you know, for anybody watching online, of course, got Kyla running through it. You know, she real to well with the Hebrew. But for anybody watching online, you want to note these words down, know what they mean. If you don't have these even these verses translated, you can write the verses down, write the translation of it, right? So as we reading, as always, we're reading this in the like high holy days Sabbath service. You read Leviticus chapter 23 because it lets you know all the high holy days, right? Even at Passover, we read through these verses, and this is 1 to 8. It goes all the way through to, I think, was it 44 verses, something like that? I think it's 44, right? So this is the first 8. So as we read in this at the Passover, at the Feast of Unleavened Bread, this is what these verses mean, okay? But whenever you're ready.
Ba Kamasha. YASHARAHLA.
Hold on, I'll click something again. Do this again. Yep, you said YASHARAHLA.
Bayan. No. Bawan.
Not Ba.
Yawam.
Yawam. And elsewhere.
La Qadash.
Yep.
Hazak. Kag. Tazawat. La Yahweh. Shabbat. Yam. Matazawat.
Fa'akawa. Right, exactly. Well done. So I don't know what I've put here, but these two words aren't linked. It should be these two. But I'll see how I translate it. I may correct it. All right, but whenever you're ready, you can begin translating. So we just went on about the 14th day. 14th day is the Passover, right?
Is this okay, well, Waba will be like and in.
Yes.
Or and on. Kamash is 5. Is Kamasha, is that 5th? Kamasha, that's how that's written.
What's the next word?
YASHARAHLA.
YASHARAHLA. So it's the same way over here. There's like that ha at the end, but it's really just Arabai. Just think of the number Arabai, YASHARAHLA, 14. Okay. Same concept here.
And on the 15th, Yowan's day.
Yep.
La Qadash of the month.
Yep. The same month. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see it. But yeah, Hazah is a word which means like this, right? So it's of this month. And we've already established in the previous verse, we're talking about the first month, the month of Bib, right? The month that starts between March and April, right? So yeah, it's like your La Qadash Hazah would be of this month or of the same month we're talking about.
Kag is feast.
Yes. So how would we put this phrase?
Is the feast?
Yes, is the feast.
Matazawat. One obviously. But Matazawat, that one word is unleavened bread?
Yes, Matazawath is specifically unleavened bread. So Ha-Matazawath would be the unleavened bread. Now, the phrase Chag Ha-Matazawath means Feast of Unleavened Bread. Right? So you don't really need to say the. If you're transliterating it, it's Feast of the Unleavened Bread. But where it's translated and what we know it as is just Feast of Unleavened Bread. Right? Or the Feast of Unleavened Bread. The same with like Feast of Tabernacles, it's Chag HaSakwath, which is like Feast of Booths or Feast of Tabernacles, right? Or the Feast of Tabernacles, so on and so forth. You can carry on.
To the Lord, Yahweh, to the Lord.
Right, exactly. To the Lord, or you can translate it as like of the Lord, right? Or unto the Lord, which is the la is to, right? To the Lord.
Shabbat.
Yep.
This is a number, right?
It is a number. Just think of the root.
Shabbat. 8.
Not 8. 7.
6, 7, and 8. I get them.
They all begin with Shah. Huh?
Yeah.
No sweat. Might as well throw 3 in there too, huh? I'm playing. Yeah, Shabbai is 7.
7 Yam's days.
Yep.
7 days. Matazawath goes after Tha'akawa because Matazawath is unleavened bread.
Yep.
But then Tha'akawa, thou shalt eat it.
Yes. Yeah, or like thou shalt eat. You don't necessarily need to pronounce the wa, though, is referring to the unleavened bread, right? So yeah, it's thou shalt eat or ye must eat. So yeah, 7 days unleavened bread thou shalt eat. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, or thou must eat unleavened bread, whichever way you want to flip it. But yeah, that's all that means. I think when it comes to Hebrew, similar to how the adjective is after the usually the verb would come first, and then it's like whoever's doing it. Well, I suppose, in this case it is. The tha is the thou, the verb is shall eat. Let me think. I'm thinking of like the phrase, like this person cut down a tree or something like that. I think you'd say it as, the tree, the noun comes first, and then the verb, and then who's doing the verb. Right? It's like the tree cut and the person doing it. I believe so. I could be wrong, and I don't want to misquote from what I remember. But yeah, like I suppose there might be other examples where it's done the other way around, but this phrase would be put together. As you must eat or thou shalt eat unleavened bread. So really, I can really just join these. Let me just quickly Control X. So yeah, you must eat or thou shalt eat. It's a it's not a suggestion. It's not you can eat. You have to eat for the 7 days of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You must eat, a piece of unleavened bread each day. Right now, unleavened bread, I've seen a couple years ago. I mean, people are getting real creative with these unleavened donuts, unleavened cupcakes. Like y'all getting creative. I'll tell you that. I just make unleavened bread. That's all I mean. I stay simple with it. We had to eat unleavened bread. Even things like corn tortillas, things like that. Even pasta. Right now, bread is just flour, salt, and water. So pasta is considered unleavened bread. You know what I'm saying? Same with any other sort of noodle, as long as it doesn't have any raising agents, right? Unleavened again, 11 cupcakes, 11 donuts. If that's how y'all want to rock it out, go crazy. But I just say it's to simple flat bread. I just make my flat bread, add some spices into it, some garlic, listen, y'all don't know about my unleavened bread, it go crazy, but you must eat unleavened bread for each of those 7 days, right? Including the Passover. The Passover, you eat unleavened bread and lamb. Okay. But you can carry on. So we're on verse 7. Mm-hmm.
Lashawan Qadash Yahweh.
Oh, it's not good.
Yahya.
yeah, exactly.
Yakam.
Mm-hmm.
Kal.
Oh, that's meant to be, Kal. Yeah, go ahead.
Mala'akath.
Mala'akath.
Agada.
Mm-hmm.
The Aishwa.
The Aishwa. Right. This needs a little cleaning up. So the Kal should be joined with Mala'akath, Salakia, and the what was another one? Yasharahla Qadash. He should be joined. Okay. So yeah, the rest is to what? All right. So let's rock it out. Let's break it down.
YASHARAHLA goes together, right?
Yes.
This is on the first day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in the first day. So this is the first day of those 7 days. So again, it's from the it's like the Passover and then 7 days of unleavened bread. So in total, it's like 8 days doing Passover and then directly after unleavened bread. So I think this is the first day of the anyways, in the first day. I'm trying to think of the just because you also have unleavened bread at the Passover, and then you have it or I suppose
because by evening of the day of Passover,
that's now the start of unleavened bread. So it's usually by the evening time, the suns have gone down. Now it's the feast of unleavened bread, right? So it's like Passover. It will begin around before the sun goes down on the Saturday. The Sabbath service will start, and then around when the time the sun's gone down, the Sabbath service take a little while, right? The sun will go down. Now we're into the feast of unleavened bread. So yeah, that those are the 7 days, right? So suppose the morning of like Passover, from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, the morning or whatever, during the day, required to eat unleavened bread. It's after the sun goes down. Now you're in unleavened bread. You have to eat unleavened bread for 7 days, which is why you'll typically have unleavened bread with the lamb. By the time it comes to you, you know what I'm saying, it's the evening.
Qadash.
Mm-hmm. Which is
Holy Convocation.
Yeah. So in the first day, it's basically will be a holy convocation, right? Or in the first day, in the translation, it puts it as ye shall have a holy convocation. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So it's the next part is the second part of this phrase.
Yahya is to be or become. The Yah is the Yah is in front of it.
Yeah. So the Yah could be he or it.
So it will be.
Yes, or it shall be. Yeah.
Lakam is to you, plural, y'all.
Exactly. Right. It will be to y'all. Or shall ye have? I'll change this to it shall be. Right. A holy convocation. It shall be to you in the plural sense. Or I could put to y'all, but we get. I think we get the point. Right. So a holy convocation. It shall be to you. It shall be to you a holy convocation. Okay. Carry on.
Mala'aka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mala'aka is work.
Yeah.
And what does the ah do? The tha.
The thigh. It's like it. It's hard to explain, but it's like it kind of makes it subservient. Sometimes you do it if this thing belongs to something. Which in this case, I suppose you could kind of say in this instance, what does ibada mean? The root being ibad.
Serve.
Serve, right? Ibad me as a verb means to serve. As a noun means servant. This is now used as an adjective. So it's the adjective of servile, right? So any servile work. So the work we're talking about is servile work. That's why you'll see the fa there. It like the work belonging to like I suppose a servant in this case, servile. You're serving somebody, right? So it will be any servile work.
And then la'a is no or not, but la'a, the Aishua is thou shalt not do.
Thou shalt not do. Exactly. Thou shalt not do any servile work. I want to change this. That shall not be done. I want to change this to this. Thou shalt not do. Shalt he. Thou shalt not do. Okay. And the last verse, we at verse 8. Go ahead, rock it out whenever you're ready.
Waha Kwarubatham.
Yep.
Asha. Wajahawa. Shaba'ai. Yam Yam. Ayawam.
Again, this should hold on. Let me make a slight amendment here. No, I need the connector. There we go. Want this one. I missed the I. Hold on. I went through and put in because I think previously I didn't have the larger I or the shots. Let me. My fault. Since I've done all the other ones, let me just make this look a little better. So I can bring this to front. Yeah, good to go. Slack here. So you was at Biowam.
Shabayaya.
Shabayaya, yep.
Makwara'a. Qadash. Kal. Mala'aka.
Yep.
Ibada. La'a. Aishwa.
Yeah. So it's very similar, especially that last part, similar to the previous phrase or previous verse, because it's saying the same thing, right? So let's break it down. Okay, so Waha Kwarabatham. Okay, so do you know what Korab means?
Not familiar.
Okay, so the word Korab, it can have a few meanings. I think it's one of the original meanings is to meet or encounter. It can also mean to bring or to offer, right? And so the word Kwarabath, I think that almost again, the thigh is like it belongs to something or it's a offering for this purpose, right? So Waha Kwarabatham would be and the offering of them or and their offerings or and hold on. Okay, what Kwarabatham is like and the offerings of them, or you could translate it as and they shall offer. Right, I think that's what I've put it as here. But ye shall offer, yeah, you're trying to do any servile work, but ye shall offer, or and but the offering of them, and then the next word. Ashar. This word comes from the word ash. Fire, right? So it will be like, ye shall offer an offering made by fire. What have I put here? Because that's clearly not. Oh yeah, right. I just made it condensed it. So really, I'll combine these two because it makes it simpler. You shall offer an offering made by fire. Is there a way I can fit that whole the whole phrase? You shall offer an offering made by fire. And maybe too long. Maybe I'll be just make this a little smaller. No, that's too small. Yeah. Then do you shall offer an offering made by fire. I suppose I only want the made by fire part to be. Yeah. So this first part is ye shall offer. This ashar, that is, it sort of translates to an offering made by fire. Right? And then you can carry on.
To the Lord. 7 days.
7 days. I really should just combine these. Suppose I was at the time I was more going for the transliteration or line by line. If there's any separation, I can just translate them separately. But for ease, you can just combine these phrases. 7 days. Carry on.
Bayuam, how shall be you?
Yeah.
In the 7th day.
Yeah.
On the 7th day.
Exactly. Yeah. In the 7th day. Or on the 7th day. Yeah.
Lashawan Qadash. The Holy Convocation.
Yep.
There's all work or all servile work because of the Ibadah again.
Exactly. So it's again any servile work, right? Or all servile work.
Thou shall not do.
Thou shall not do. Right. So again, thou shall not do any servile work. And again, change this because I don't like that previous wording. But any servile work thou shall not do. You shall not do any servile work. Okay. Most High Christ. This is the so these are the verses translated which go over, of course, firstly the Sabbath. So it's translated from 1 to 8. The Sabbath, the Passover, and unleavened bread. Of course, we have Passover coming up on the 4th of April. Unleavened bread will be on the 5th, right? And then that feast lasts for 7 more days, right? So in total, it's like 8 days total, combining Passover and unleavened bread. So we have here. Yeah, there's none of this benefit kind of reading through. We've already read through it, so we're good to go, right? I could kind of I'll read the English translation we've translated, right? So, and Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, I really want to combine these now, but again, I don't need to. We've already been through it. We understand, right? And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim them to be holy convocations. These are them, or these are they, my feasts. I'll put they. I like they flows better. So these are they, my feasts. Then we have 6 days thou shalt do work. All right, so 6 days you shall do work, but on the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation. Thou shalt not do any work. All right, the Sabbath it is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Okay, verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, holy convocation, which ye shall proclaim them in their seasons. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, within the evening, is the Passover of the Lord. Okay, and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat, or 7 days ye shall eat unleavened bread. Okay, in the first day by Yom HaRashwan is a holy convocation. Right, so in the first day of again the feast of unleavened bread is another holy convocation. You have like another Sabbath service, right? it shall be to you, also like a holy convocation, it shall be to you. So it shall be a holy convocation to you, right? However you want to phrase that. But this all goes together, right? And then the second part, any servile work thou shalt not do, right? But ye shall bring an offering made by fire, right? You shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, right? So 7 days is a feast day, you know what I'm saying, you offer to the Lord. And in the seventh day is a holy convocation, any servile work thou shalt not do. So on that 8th day, again, the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you have another holy convocation, right? So you'll have another Sabbath service, everyone will gather at the respective schools. Okay, so that's that. That's the went through of course the Sabbath, Passover, and unleavened bread. So now what we're going to do is the second half of the class. We'll go through some vocabulary. So let me get this ready here. The Sabbath service verses for this week should be from Numbers 22 and verse 38. Let me where am I? I need to stop sharing my screen. Hold on. And then reshare and just share. Let me get this ready on this side. Let me share my full screen. Let me do this also. Okay. Hold on. And I need to put this on the interlinear. All right, and then let's get to Numbers. What, Numbers chapter 22? Numbers 22. Okay. And then let me share my full screen. Share screen. Okay. All right, so you should see the table on the left and the pictures on the right. So let's go to verse 38. We were scrolling a little while, so let me use this. Where are we at roughly here? 26. Let's do a little more. 31. Let's continue to scroll down. It's probably toward the end of the chapter. Oh no, we went too far. All right, verse 38. Okay, so we have wa ya amar. Okay, so wa as a preposition. The word I always like to just copy because we don't have a lot of prepositions, you know, as with any sentence, right? Then we have ya as a preposition. So wa would be basically and or a continuation. So it can be but, yet, maybe even like therefore, you know, so on and so forth, right? It's a continuation. It's like a connector word, right? It's damn near all purpose, just all purpose seasoning, all purpose connector, right? We have ya. Ya means he or it. He or it. Then you have amar. All right, what does the word amar mean?
To say.
To say, right? We had earlier. I have a question here. Let me grab it. Question from the young man Michael. He says, when I practice using the Assyrian, will I just use the characters, letters, minus the connectors, and those silly dots the modern use? Yeah, you don't use any of the dots. I'll say the Assyrian Hebrew or modern Hebrew is a little harder to read, because it doesn't have the connectors like you see in here. It don't have the connectors. You kind of have to know, and you'll start to pick it up from attending Lashawan Qadash's how these words are pronounced, right? Like Yahweh, Barak, Amar, you know, so on and so forth. You'll learn how these words are pronounced, and you'll kind of get a feel for it as you read in the Assyrian. But I mean, shoot, like if you're beginning off, like we ain't mad if you go, you know, if you say wa ya amara, like we ain't mad at that, because of course the Assyrian doesn't have the connectors, so it's trickier to read, right? Now, you know, we'll expect you to identify words like Yahweh, you know, and YASHARAHLA, but you know, as you learn, and you'll pick it up over time. And if you a lot of times when I do the Sabbath service, obviously I'm the Lashawan Qadash teacher, so I know more of the vocabulary. So as brothers are reading, I may say no, it's pronounced like this, right? It's pronounced like that, so on and so forth. So you just want to even, you know, as you watch in Sabbath service, see how brothers pronounce certain words. But in this class, in the Lashawan Qadash, we kind of go over the Sabbath service verses as well, so I can kind of go over how it would be pronounced, right? I think pretty much all the Lashawan Qadash teachers, they should do that now. All right, then we have Bala'im. All right, so Bala'im is going to this one. Proper name, name of a location, right? So this is a place. Wait, see on to Balaam. Okay. All right, so Bala'im. Proper name, masculine, proper name of a location. Also, is this it's a person, and then probably became the land as well. Town in Manasseh, Balaam, son of prophet from whatever. Okay, let's go name and place, and it's Balaam. Balaam. Okay. Right, yes, this is obviously it's a person. So he's saying, so Balaam is saying unto Balak. So these are people speaking, right? So and I'll say when joined with a noun, so a person or a place, it means unto. Okay, then you have Balak. Okay, let's go into this one. This is also a place. Now it's just a name. Okay, so name, and it's pretty much spelled the same. See here, it's spelled with the qua. So this is spelled with the ka in the English translation. It would be I'll just put the K. It's the K in this verse here in the English translation. Okay, then we have Hana. Okay, Hana is a word which means like look or behold, right? It's like you're presenting something. Okay, then we have Ba'athaya. Okay, so Ba'athaya, the thaya is the past tense to say I did something. Okay, so Ba'a, let's get the word Ba'a means to come, right, or to come in. Pause. To come, or like to enter into a place, right? Let me do that. Okay, if you go into it, yeah, to come, to go, to enter. It could also be to bring as well, right? Like to bring forth into this place, right? Whether it's bring forth people, bring forth gifts or whatever. You go into a place, you bring in yourself, you bring in whatever you have, right? And then thaya is the past tense of how you'd say I did this. Okay, so I have come. Then you have al yakar. Okay, so this al in this case again would be unto. Did I do this up here? Where's that? Okay, you're right here. Al yakar, so unto you. So like ka as a suffix at the end of a word typically means either like you or your, right? Depending on the context. If you're saying unto, then you're not gonna say unto your, you're saying unto you. Okay, so let me put ka at the end of a word will mean you or your. Okay, we have Aitha. Okay, Aitha. Now at this time, okay. Aitha is now, henceforth. Okay, yeah, it's mostly defined as now, right? So now or at this time or at present. What would I most likely put? Let's do at this time. Okay, It puts it here like multiple times. I'm seeing that this time or this time, even here. Yeah, this time. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is I thought a better word to use than na'ah? What is it used more?
So na'ah is like if you're asking for something. So it's used in prayers, like you're saying, listen to me now. You're saying it's more of a plea. Whereas I thought is like at this point in time, this not happened, or I've come to you now, I'm here now. And the na'ah is more of like a plea, right? You're more beseeching. Ha yakawal. Okay, so this the root here is yakal, which is to hold on. All every. Okay, I stand corrected. Ha yaka yakawal. Okay. I don't think that's the right. I don't think. Okay, I know Cal. Now I'll put both. Right, Cal is of course all, every, or any. Everything of this category. Right. So, however, it best makes sense when you use all, every, or any. I feel as though this word, the root here shouldn't be Cal. I could be wrong, but there's another word, yakal, which is like the ability, right? So I imagine like saying have at all I any power. Awakal. What's this here? What's the root here? Okay, this is I'm gonna look for it, but this is the exact word I'm thinking of, right? I feel as though I don't know if it's put the wrong word, but you're saying yakal and then awakal. The I would be for I, right? And then wakal is supposed to put the present tense of yakal, right? So if I have any power, and then this here, the Y is in a different place, which is like slightly different, but still present tense. I suppose it's like to have, right? To have power, and this is I'm supposed to put as a question. Anyways, Cal, I don't know why it's put that there. I don't feel as though that's correct. But yakal, which I definitely want to note down, is basically the word to be able to do something, right? It's like saying can. Like I've used this in the words. If you're asking, can I do this or can I do that? The word you want to use or the root is yakal. Okay. So yakal means to be able or have power. Like have the power to do this or have the power to do that. Okay. Endure as well. Endure is like 2 times, 3 times. Could. Yeah, so could and can is the same thing. To be able. Let me put can here as well. So for can, to be able, have power. I think that makes sense. All right, 8:50. Okay, I'll go for about. We finish this. Is this the end of the chapter? Okay, where are we at? No. It took us down. We ain't even in 38 yet. We finished that one. Here we are. All right, so the bar. Let's go through this a little quicker. The bar, of course, means to speak. And ma, our ma. Look at this word. Ma, our ma. Anything. Apparently comes from ma'awam or mawam. What's this? Ma'awam is a blemish or defect, imperfection. Okay. Which I think here is just no, hold on. Apparently a form of, and this would be ma'awam, properly a speck or point by implication, something with negative or fault. If there's be anything, okay, I get what it's saying. Okay, so basically, and ma'awam and ma'awama is damn near the same word. So let me get them both real quick. So ma'awam, I want to see if they have a version of this word like. We have version which is mawam, which is interesting. Okay. So it's either written as simply mawam, or you can see here mawamam, which would be their blemish, right? If I cover over, don't do like in Blue Letter Bible, but or here mawamwa would be like his fault or his blemish. What's look at the harms himself. Okay. Oh yeah, if anyone scoffs or this and third, it will be his blemish or his defect. Right, it defines it as harms himself, which is slightly different, but because of their blemish, right? So mawam or ma'awam, as it's written sometimes, is a word which means blemish or defect, right? Blemish, defect, fault, all kind of the same word. But I'll put these two. Or spot, same thing as blemish. We spelled those correctly. Okay. Then we have ma'awama, which obviously comes from this word ma'awama. Okay. Ma'awama, which means anything, something, or nothing. So basically something negative or a fault. So I'm also going to put like anything or something negative. And put fault. It's basically saying if there be any fault, right? So, or have I any power to say anything negative or anything, against you, that sort of thing. The word, okay, hadabar. Ha as a preposition is the. Ashar is a word. What does ashar mean? Which? Hold on. I know you always remember that word. Then you have, is this yashyam? I think this is yashyam. No. Ya is a preposition. Sham is the verb. Okay, so this is another one. Hold on, let me see. So you can see shawam would be like the present tense, putting. You can see the Phoenician, so the ancient just puts it as sham. And this word means to put, to place or set. Okay, so put, place, or set. And then of course, shawam would be the present tense of that. So you see made, as into like maybe appoint, you can see ordain, put, set. Yeah. Okay. It could also be like figuratively to appoint, like you set someone in the position. I wonder if I want to put that in. I feel like place and set down there the same thing. I'm gonna put, place, or appoint to kind of flesh out its usage. All that puts Alahayim. Okay. Alahayim is basically, it's like God in lower tense or power. Powers, what I'm saying, could be referring to angels. God's power. Could be like messenger as well. Pretty sure. Yeah, God, but like the lower tense, gods, great rulers, judges. So it's like a god. What was the second one I just said? Power, ruler, that sort of thing. So it's not the Most High God, or it's not only referring to the Most High God. It can, or like in God's name, or under the order of the Most High, but it's not always referring to the Most High God, right? Also, Most High Christ and brother said good work. All right, cool. Ba Paya, so we have the preposition ba, and we'll just finish up this verse and I think we'll close out. All right, ba is a preposition, means in, on, with. We have paya, which the root word is pa, which is mouth. Yet here is shortened and add a ya here, which would be my mouth, right? So ya at the end of a word, I'll do that like I did with ka. End of word would be either me or my. Or, do also be careful of sometimes it's just the word pluralizing, and instead of doing yam, they just put ya and kind of shorten it. Athwa, this would be the word that doesn't have a definition, and then wa at the end of a word. End of word. It could be he, him, or it, right? In this case, it's going to be it, right? Put here, like no translation. It's a direct object marker, which in simple terms, it tells you what the verb applies to. And okay, and that, hold on. Add the bar. So in this case, the root word here is just the bar, which we already have. Add a bar saying I speak, right? Or it says here, I must speak. Okay. So this I here is just like a preposition, the preposition I or I am. Okay, cool. And with that, we are up on the time. Is there anything else, Uriah and Kayla? Are you good to go?
I'm good to go.
Okay, Most High Christ. We don't have any further questions in the chat. All right, with that, we'll close out. And this will be the last Lashawan Qadash before we at the Passover. So, Lord, allow all these brothers and sisters that check in regularly. I'll see y'all at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? See y'all at all those events in Houston, Texas. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Bags is getting packed. The water to my rib. But packing my bag, getting us ready. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see y'all at the Passover. All right, let's go ahead and salute out the brothers. So, let me still sharing my screen. All right, with that, ye men of Israel, I'm Madiam. I'll go ahead and salute out the brothers. All right, I'm Madiam Shabbath. I'm Madiam Barak. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Yajamata. All right, sister stand. We'll salute out the sisters. Ye men of Israel, I'm Madiam. I'm Madiam Shabbath. I'm Madiam Barak. Yahweh Shema Alathan Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alathan Yahweh Shai.
Most High Christ. Yad Yamata. And class dismissed. All right. Most High Christ, the water for everybody for tuning in as always. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all at the Passover. Shalom.
ISUPK ISUPK under Commanding General Yahana presents the official itinerary for the 57th Annual Lord's Passover. Kickoff. Wednesday, April 1st, the Lamb Slaughter from 11 a.m. Followed by fun and games, basketball, 3-point shootout. Can you hit the target in the archery competition? Then let's gather together ourselves and eat some lamb. Later that night, the dopest podcasts, the Round Table of Truth, Cross the Line Radio, and Let a Hebrew Speak. All going down from 8 p.m. Thursday, April 2nd, the annual Kiddies Party. It's all going down at Slick City Action Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Followed by Scripture Breakdown class from 7 p.m. with 12 Shield General Mahayim. Friday, April 3rd from 8 p.m. the all-black party. You know how we get down. It's all going down at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. we will be hosting a brunch. Then the moment we've been waiting for all year from 5 p.m. sharp, April 4th, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. Followed by the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Sunday, April 5th from 7 p.m. The Passover and Feast of Unleavened Bread goes hand in hand, so don't miss it. Make your reservations, book your flights and hotels now. An entire week of activities for only $200. Go to ISUPK.com, pay your Passover fee now. Shalom.